Oh, hello. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Tim, what's up?
Well, good, thank you. How are you? I thing is really loud in my ear. How are we all doing? Are we having a good weekend? Fine. Hope you can all hear me okay. As per usual. Fine.
Yeah, you sound good.
Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, make
Uh,
videos on Effect stream, which is this one. I've come dressed for the occasion today. You'll see. Rusty. And we're going to be playing some Mass Effect multi.
you guys can hear me pretty good?
Certainly. Alex and Perry's here. Nice to see you, Perry. We are full area down. I believe Diana wants to. Also, too. Six to know.
Okay. You guys hear me pretty well?
You guys hear me?
Yeah. I can't see you on.
That is odd, because I'm in the game.
Hold on here, let me go to... You guys hear me pretty well?
I did see a pop-up saying something that the servers were offline, but I wasn't sure. I only read like half of it. I didn't see the whole thing.
Well,
Okay.
let's have a game. I think Diana wants to play with Diana. Or Sarah, they want to play too. So.
Wait, you can't see me either?
Nope.
That's weird. I'm in game. Well, I'll reset.
Yeah, I'm in game too. That's bizarre.
I'm trying to accept too, I don't think it's working for me either. Weird.
Let's see if
Okay.
I'm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's I'm obviously connected to the internet, but it says my friends list is offline. I'm gonna restart Origin, see if that helps.
Okay.
I'm hoping my audio is working.
We'll get started at 2 spots. Full team going.
Yeah.
So, everyone, okay? You're all having a great week.
There we go.
Daniel's here. Nice to see you. Hot Dog's here. Hello, Hot Dog. Tim, can I convince you to why you should romance Tally? 1, she helps you. 2, she's a Russian Shepherd. 3, her romance content. Garrus is only 7 minutes long. Garrus and Tally are they should be together. and I can't come in between Garrus and Tally. I can't do it.
Do Garrus and Tally even technically romance each other? Because Tally just says that she's only using him for his body.
Hi Tim, I'm a small streamer on Twitch. Gonna do a stream with me sometime. Looking for people to collaborate with. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely. Fire us an email, Cody. Email's ploppy54gaming@gmail.com. I've got Twitch as well. I don't use it. I have I've got a Twitch account as well. I'll come to a game with you.
All right, there we go. That fixed it.
We've just started the game, so we'll switch it out for the next one. Right?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. If you've already got 4 people, I'll just watch the first round on YouTube.
You okay to moderate the chat though?
Yeah, I mean, if you're all right leaving a Cerberus operative in charge of that.
Say hello in the chat. Well, it doesn't really need it, but in case you get the odd Russian spy kind of hopping in trying to send us dodgy links.
Well, I thought we were safe because I read yesterday or the day before that EA banned Russia or something like that, so I thought you'd be safe.
Okay, good to know. Guess it must. I just kind of put it down to being getting a bit more popular.
Yeah, I suppose basically the exact same thing happens in game. Like especially in Mass Effect 2, half the emails you get are from shops on the Citadel.
Well, I'm starting off pretty good.
So tonight's conversation topic, Martin, was your guilty pleasures. Of what games that you kind of like, but don't want to.
Obligatory Mass Effect Andromeda comments.
So it's like wrestling then.
Well, I think I mentioned before I do like the Tomb Raiders.
Tomb Raider's not really a guilty pleasure though. I mean, those are quite popular games.
Okay.
What's yours from the Circus guy?
So what was that, Tim?
What's your guilty pleasure?
Well, if anyone's old enough to remember the 80s and all the point-and-click games that came out around there, if anyone remembers a game series, and again, I'm not proud of myself, but Leisure Suit Larry, in 2004, they made a remake. I don't know if remake's the right word, but you play as his nephew who's in college, and that came out like when I was in college, and it just, I mean, like, it's the stupidest game ever, but I had a blast with it, and I still occasionally, every once in a while, will log on for an hour or two.
I loved the original. Did try that. It just wasn't as.
No, but for what it was pretty good.
Bryn, I completely agree with you. I mean, I'm quite glad that the... Oh! What's going on there? Proper made me jump.
Ouchie, ouchie.
Yeah, I'm quite glad that the original was quite active. So they sort of do on Saturday night. But, it was a little low. Okay. A little bit closer. I believe that's at full volume.
Find the targets and disable them. Targets down.
But the rest of the game, is that too loud? I think.
Oh, I should clip that.
What?
I don't know if you noticed, but while you were standing there playing with your mic, a grenade hit you right in the face.
No, I didn't miss that.
Enemies down. Good shooting. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. Enemies approaching. Squad member needs help.
Oh no.
Ah, the ospie thing around me.
Nice.
I love this character.
Which character is that, Tim?
Some ninja dude. A great sword thing on the back.
That ass.
Ow.
So have you gotten anywhere in your Dragon Age playthrough, Tim? I've seen you've been online quite a bit this week.
No, I haven't. Good job I wasn't streaming when I was playing it, to be honest, because a couple of times I put it on and I've fallen asleep at my computer. It's been on for like been recording at the same time, so I'm trying to catch some game footage for it. So it's just like an hour and a half of like stood there.
Enemies inbound.
Well, as long as your camera's off.
That'd make a good blooper reel.
Just fast asleep. Ow, 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 ow. Run away, run away.
Just make sure you keep it PG-13 so you don't end up in any of those like PewDiePie's blooper reels or anything.
Ew.
Okay, I need your guys' advice on something. You guys can help me out. I've been playing Mass Effect Live here lately, and kind of airy to do romance during the live feed there. Should I do romance on the live game thing or not? I don't know how YouTube will.
If you're playing the game, YouTube's rule is they're all right with nudity and like sexual stuff in games, as long as it's not the focus of the stream, and as long as you click the little box that says "not for kids."
That's what I do anyway. It's not for kids. So.
Because I mean, the rules were probably different like 10, 15 years ago, but I mean, in this day and age, pretty much every game has stuff like that in it. So yeah, you just have to, and especially you don't really know going in, so they can't really, like, they're not going to get mad at you if you're playing a game for the first time and then all of a sudden someone's topless. Like, that's fine. Just make sure you put your video as not for kids.
That's what I do anyway, so. And this is my third time playing it. This is my third time playing the PC version of it. So I just didn't want to get in trouble from YouTube, that's all.
Tim, I'm pretty sure if you run off Tally in Mass Effect 2, Unbreaking Winter in Mass Effect 3 should still be the Garrus. Might be worth a try then.
Mass Effect 3 does have a bug though, where if you're romancing Tally, if you forget to talk to her, like to invite her to your cabin right when she first comes on board, the game will, I guess it's a bug, the game will think you're romancing her, but you won't actually be.
Well done, team. Enemy forces at half strength. One of our agents didn't make it out. He dropped off his intel in a drone. Get it up.
One thing though, Curtis, is just be careful with your screenshots, because for whatever reason, YouTube's pretty lax with what's in videos, but they're really sensitive about thumbnails.
That makes sense. You can control what you put in the thumbnail, so.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a warning last week because I made the Dragon Age video and I put a Desire Demon in the thumbnail, and I got a sexual content warning for only the thumbnail. The video was fine, but they were mad about the thumbnail.
Nearing the upload site. Keep that path open.
Well, she has got. Yeah, good.
No, I know that, and it wasn't prominent. She was in the thumbnail, and like I said, the entire video was that whole conversation with the Templar and her. But like I said, for whatever reason, the video was fine, but they automatically deleted the thumbnail.
That's the reason I asked, because I just don't want to get in trouble from stuff like that. So.
Enemy is regrouping.
I don't want somebody to report me and say, hey, he's showing nudity on his gaming. So.
But yeah, you're fine, Curtis. As long, like I said, as long as you're playing if you're playing an actual game and then there's just someone's topless in it, that's fine. Just as long as it's not the focus of the game or the stream.
Okay.
She killed up. Shot me through a wall.
Because like yeah, you can, excuse me, you can go on YouTube right now and look up videos of all the romances and like Mass Effect Andromeda, Dragon Age Inquisition, The Witcher, and that has all that stuff, and it's fine because it's just that's just a little part of the game. It's not the main point of the game.
Okay.
Especially if you're streaming the Legendary Edition, it'd be fine anyway because there's none of that.
Yeah, I would have thought the Witch is a lot more.
And you can also have sex on the back of a unicorn in The Witcher.
That's kind of kinky. Got my camera ready. Yeah, I saw someone was playing Grand Theft Auto or something. They were in this Compton bar or something. I think she got in trouble for that. Yeah, I always, before I go online, I always mention that my channel's not made for kids, so.
I mean, everything changes all the time too. Because like I know a guy who, he got in trouble because he did like reviews of toys and things for South Park, and he put all his videos as not for kids, but because South Park is technically a cartoon, it kept showing up in kids searches, I guess. So he was getting in trouble, and he said, "Well, what do you want me to do? I already put not for kids, and it's South Park. Like people know that's not for kids."
Sound like they got kind of glitches in there.
Gaming's always been kind of weird anyway, though. I mean, like, Call of Duty's made for adults, and the average age of people who play it is like 10. And Pokemon's made for 10-year-olds, and everyone I know who plays it's like 35 or 40.
I never understood the appeal of Pokemon. Remember when that Pokemon Go came out, everyone was going absolutely mad for it.
Oh, I still play it. Don't you want to be the very best, like no one ever was?
Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
You can see Tim playing Pokemon.
Enemies approaching.
Okay, hot dog. We'll be here. Oh, hello.
Although Pokemon does make me feel quite old, though, because way back when Red and Blue came out on the Game Boy, that was my first year of high school, and now I'm almost 40.
Game. Just see if I can turn game audio down a little. Game.
Yeah, collectors are kind of loud.
Turn
They like
that
to make
down.
themselves known. Now, this time I'm playing female shepherd again, and I made her a spacer and ruthless this time around.
Thanks for him.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
after my heart, Curtis. That's my favorite backstory for Shepard.
I don't think I've ever played that one before, so.
Yeah, that's really weird. That's gone down, hasn't it? Okay, so that should be better. There we go. Yeah, we're back up there now, I think. How does that sound? Are we sounding a little bit better? Game sound is down and mic is back up.
I'm ready, only one more left.
Hey, Dark Voice, how you doing? Nice to see you. Ah, brilliant.
Team member has gone dark.
Had to play offline. These other ways to remove the Insanity Bug war asset. Oh, okay. Was you not a fan of multiplayer Dark Voice? I did quite like the app that you used to get for Mass Effect 3, where you could send in like teams to, you know, the different regions and that, where you get messages from the crew sent to your phone. I thought that was quite cool.
Team member offline.
Ah,
I could see that happening.
Squad member offline.
yeah, I'm a goner.
Member offline.
Oh,
Squad member is flatlined.
That's just gone a bit mental.
Squad member has flatlined.
Yeah, nah, we're a bit surrounded.
I like how Andromeda does it. You get the materials, resources, possible research points from multiplayer, but it doesn't suddenly win you the game. Oh yeah, okay. That
Mission scrubbed.
probably why they did it. Actually, why they changed it for Andromeda.
I kind of didn't mind. I mean, I know what they were going for in 3, because to me, when you're playing multiplayer in 3, it was like you're playing like the regular like infantry, regular people, because not everyone gets to be the savior of the galaxy, right?
Okay, so we're gonna mix this up and let Cerberus guy in. Any volunteers to drop out for one?
Sure, I can drop out for one.
Or I can
drop
stay
out
in
if you
chat
want.
if you want.
No, that's fine. You can take my spot.
We'll have time for another game after this, so mix it up again. Change the character. Have we got enough for opening some? Yeah, we've got opening a box. Open a box. Ooh.
No, I'm gonna play this Tyrion. I don't think I ever played him.
Actually, I'm going to stay with her, but I'm going to change her weapon. That.
Here he is.
Also, the characters from Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer have a backstory and lore to them. I'm going to give it a hot take, but I actually enjoyed Andromeda after playing for a bit. Story isn't as strong as the original trilogy, but like some of the new mechanics they added.
This location is
I'm really getting into it.
controlled. We need you to lock it down.
Random. I've been playing it.
I think what you need to do... Sorry.
I was going to say, I really struggled to get into it, and that's why I never come back to it. But playing it on stream, you know, because I have to stick with it. It's actually better than I thought it would be. Man, I don't like this at all.
I don't know, I always feel weird about the Andromeda hate, because it always feels like people wanted it to be bad, and when it wasn't actually bad, they just stuck with their preconceptions and said, nah, it's bad.
Outstanding work.
Well, the thing too is like to keep it fair, you can't really compare it to the whole trilogy. Like just compare it to, I compare it to Mass Effect 1, where like, they're doing the world building. Like I'm sure, like where Andromeda finishes was a good jumping off point, and if we ever had got an Andromeda 2, I think they would have done a lot more story. Now that the world had already existed.
I absolutely agree. I think Mass Effect Andromeda was definitely building up to something new trilogy or something. I don't think it was supposed to be a standalone story. I think they wanted to make a trilogy, but after all the hate it got, they just didn't.
Well, I do have a soft spot for Andromeda, so...
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, like I've said it before, is all the hate it gets doesn't really make sense when you stop and think about for a second why people say they hate it.
Locate the object and bring it back.
Yeah, it usually boils down to something like it's not Shepard or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not Shepard and it has bugs. And whenever I'm like, well, every Assassin's Creed game has a different assassin, and Fallout 4 won Game of the Year, and it had way more bugs than Andromeda did.
Lost Reaper tech has been spotted in your area. Find it. Nice job. Get back to the extraction zone. Object recovered. Good work.
I think the Andromeda story would be a great beginning of an inexperienced rider.
Well done, team. Stay alert. Enemy is
How old is Ryder?
They're 22.
Here they
22?
come.
March 21st, 2163 is their birthday, if you want to mark it down.
It's quite scary that you just know that off the top of your head.
Shepard's is April 11th, 2154, if you care.
I think I picked the wrong dude.
See, you say weird, I just call myself an informed fan.
Some good work down there.
Yep.
Enemy is still active. Stay alert. Enemies approaching.
You guys having target practice?
I was just making sure Tim wasn't staring at my butt.
Not yet. Give it time. Oh, hello.
Oh, Mr. Big Guy there.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I hear this thing and I don't know where it's at.
It's right near where we got dropped off around the corner.
Ah. Yeah, that ain't fair.
Ah. Shot in the back. I really should remind myself to bring some health packs with me.
Enemy down to 50% strength.
Didn't you say you just bought a box too?
Yeah, I did. I was going after characters there, rather than equipment.
Yeah, you still should have got something though.
Squad member in trouble. Halfway to go.
Oops.
Ah, that was...
I didn't mean to try to shoot you. This.
Don't stop. You got it. Data received in full.
What's your take on BioWare removal and multiplayer from the Legendary Edition? Disappointing, to be honest. As you can see, it's still very active. It's good fun. It's a shame that you can only have like 4 of you at a time. But yeah, I think multiplayer with the enhanced graphics, and they could have expanded it too. Have a few more.
Still active. Stay alert.
I'll try and play by yourself, Tim.
Different. Oh no, I couldn't play by myself. I can barely play with
I tried,
3
I made
others.
I made it up to 6 so far. That's about it. That's about playing these guys. Let's do it. Go for it.
Oh no.
Team member offline. Squad member down.
Is Andromeda multiplayer the same as 3? Oh, hello. I'm alive. I was dead. I'm too busy reading the chat.
Team member has gone dark.
Is Andromeda multiplayer the exact same as 3? Not quite, no. There's a lot more jumping. There's not as many enemy variety types. And I don't think there's many maps either. I mean, it's okay for a difference, but it just doesn't. It's not
Part
as
of
good.
it. Sorry. Was it part of it? I think if if they hadn't have scrapped all the rest of the DLC, I'm sure Andromeda would have had more multiplayer DLC.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, 90% of the maps in this are DLC too.
Offline. Outstanding work. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. Bogeys incoming.
Whoa. Big guy.
Team member
That was
offline.
a stupid move.
I assume we stick to Mass Effect 3 multi. Yeah, I mean for now. I mean unless the general consensus is, you know, people want to change it up and see something different, then by all means. I did try the Dragon Age multiplayer a couple of weeks ago. Just tried it out to see what it was like, and it didn't stream very well. It was very choppy. So I thought we'd mix it up, you know, on a couple of Saturdays and have a Dragon Age multiplayer night instead. But no, it didn't seem to stream very well. So.
Enemies down. Good shooting. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
Makes you wish Skyrim had multiplayer.
Enemies inbound.
You think they might do another multiplayer the next Mass Effect when it comes out?
I think so.
I mean, this game's more than 10 years old, and it still makes EA a pretty ridiculous amount of money.
Oh, good lord.
That's annoying.
Oh, Tim's down again.
I'm not sure what they could have done, but I wish there was a way to know if phantoms were around. Because I have no issue with the one-hit kill, but everything else that can one-hit kill you is either really big or makes a lot of noise.
Squad member needs help.
Ah,
Team member offline.
getting swarmed. Matchmaking, yeah, matchmaking can be terrible. Yeah.
Squad member offline.
I was only on for like 20 minutes or so, random. I was literally just testing it out. At which
I don't
point,
know. You guys remembered. Go ahead, Tim.
I say, at which point I also got a copyright strike for, well, not strike, for a copyright claim for the intro music to Dragon Age. Ah, proper got me this time.
I was gonna get ready to say, have you guys ever played? This is a long time ago on the old PlayStation. Xena video game.
No, I don't think I have.
I've got that video game.
Like Xena Warrior Princess Xena?
Yeah.
I did not even know that
Video
existed,
game,
but I would have played it.
Yeah, I still got the game. I don't have PlayStation no more, but I still got the game. I don't know if it's worth any money or not, but
I
A
doubt
lot
it.
of those older games are worth surprising amounts of money.
Enemy forces down to 1.
And I have an NES game that last time I looked was worth about $2,300. I know that sounds like a lot, but that's pretty small change compared to some of them.
yeah, Super Mario went up in prices. Original.
The original Legacy of Kain's worth quite a bit
Shooting. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
on the PlayStation.
We have some enemy persons of interest in your area.
Quite rare as well. Find
Locate those targets. You know what to do.
Oh,
Squad member down.
has to be right there. You need to be. Two of them there too. Watch out, guys. Two Atlas.
Time is short. Get to your target. Target out of play. Nice job. Enemy target has been
Ooh, hello.
Squad member down. Target is still active. Get going.
Ah, come on.
Team member has gone dark. Get to the target. We're running out of time.
Wow, wave 10 as well. No pressure than Cerberus guy.
It's his show today.
Target. Move on. Half the targets are out of play. Keep new enemy target in play. Time is short. Get to your target. Squad member in trouble. Get to the target. We're running out of time.
I think they would never shoot a woman.
Two behind you, Cerberus guy.
Team member has gone dark. Get to the target. We're running out of time.
So many Guardians!
Team member is hurt.
Oh no.
Target taken out. One more target. Go get him.
The guardian of the galaxy.
All targets accounted for.
Does the chat have anybody any games that they find their guilty pleasures? If we can bring the steer the conversation
That was a
back to.
completely unnecessary amount of Guardians.
Nicely done.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping.
I'm completely out of healing stuff though.
Rendezvous at LZ.
I've never seen that many Guardians before.
Overlord.
Because we took
1 and
so
2
long
fan.
to get the four targets. Because that. Enemies don't stop spawning until you kill them all, so. And we were pretty sloppy there. But at least we won.
Big guy down there.
Haven't won yet.
Shuttle is on its way. We'll intercept at LZ.
Twin brother.
Whoever is hurt.
Well, not with that attitude.
Oh, man. Thank you.
You gotta stay positive, Tim. It's like that famous line from the Disney movie Mulan. No matter how hard the wind blows, the mountain will never bow to it.
Yeah.
It is Yoda's famous line. Do it. There's no try or something like that.
Oh, I thought Overlord was a shooter, not a puzzle game. What am I thinking of?
No, Overlord.
I'm
the
thinking
only
of-
Overlord I know is it's basically you play as a guy who kind of looks like Sauron, and he just run around and kill villagers in a medieval setting.
Is All Star still here?
Yes, I am.
You want to get? You went in?
Oh, if anyone feels like dropping out.
We have a. We'll say goodbye to Diana. Thank you very much for the game.
You can drop me out if you want, Tim.
It's up to you. It's up to you guys. And we can get Ursar back in for the final game. One of you okay to drop?
Yeah, you could drop me if you want, Tim. That'd be fine.
Are you sure, Curtis? You're okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine.
And we'll get Orsar in and
I can exit out to the lobby here.
yeah, I think we've got time for one more game. I choose different character.
I just watch you guys on YouTube.
We need this location taken back. We have hostile
You guys don't hear
forces
the
in an unsecured
audio
area.
from
We need
YouTube.
it locked down.
Okay. Oh, got a different weapon now. Remember to swap characters. Ooh. Wasn't
Are you done already, Tim?
no, I thought my shoe was untied, so.
I'm reading only one more left. Top marks, team. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. Bogeys incoming.
So has anyone made it to the new story in SWTOR yet?
No, not yet. Have you?
No, I don't know, I have this weird thing where like, I'll play a character till they get to like around level 60 and then just stop.
Yeah, I decided not to sub on Star Wars: The Old Republic until they put out something worthwhile.
Only one more left. Clean sweep. Well done.
I'm still kind of hit or miss with the new update anyway.
I mean, I like Arkan's mask, don't get me wrong. And I
Yeah,
like
I
the
already-
new UI.
Local server to upload data.
Yeah, I already have a character with Arkad's mask. It is pretty cool.
Yeah, same.
I know the weird thing with the UI, like it. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like it's better, but it's also worse. I don't know if that makes sense.
I get what you mean, because I feel the same. It's prettier, but it's not as good, if that makes sense.
I've been seeing people playing this game called Ring.
Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Elden Ring is like the best thing ever since some Frenchman decided to invent really long bread.
You can tell it's good because all the mainstream game journalists hate it.
Wait, they do?
People are saying it's way too hard.
I mean,
Both-
it's
Supposed to be
hard
hard.
as balls, but it's supposed to be that way. Also, no, I'm not saying that.
No, I know. It's like I saw this guy on Twitter today was like, he's like, I know there's the whole get good thing, but at some point you have to make your games accessible for everyone and not just niche. And then I just responded, I'm like, it's the 6th most popular game on Steam. Who's the niche? Everybody?
I mean, it's honestly. And I hate the disability argument.
I will say though, I didn't personally find it as hard as Cuphead.
I never played it, but I think it's the hardest of all Souls games.
Harder than Dark Souls 3?
Well, I'd consider Dark Souls 3 the easiest, so yes.
Hey, Hollywood guy.
Well, okay, I'll say the base game of Dark Souls 3 is pretty easy, but I think 3 had some pretty tough optional bosses. Like Dark Eater Midir, I still think is the hardest boss in any of the Souls games.
I think Medea is actually decently easy if you take your time to learn it. Like, it's just a big hit pool, but none of the attacks are like all of the attacks are well telegraphed, and if you know how to respond. Yeah, I think I broke up there.
Outstanding work. Enemy is
How far are you in Elden Ring?
I don't wanna, like, spoil anybody, but,
Yeah,
I'd
that's
say I'm 3 shot bears in.
Because I was going to ask if you found the, how did I describe this without spoiling anything? The lady who can heal herself while you're fighting.
Guessing that's a no.
I do not believe I have.
There's a lady, she looks, aside from being like pretty tall, she just looks like a Dragon Age character with a really long sword, but she can heal herself. And the way she heals herself makes the fight almost impossible, at least for me anyway.
Just do my damage.
Hollywood guy's seen one of your videos
That's
there,
easy to
Manny.
see.
team member offline.
I may be lagging out.
We have a classified package from a downed ship in your area.
Yeah, you look a little bit janky.
Outstanding. Get back to the evac zone.
It looks like you had too much coffee.
Based on only the name, who's your favorite Souls boss? Yeah, we'll mix it up then. To not spoil anyone.
Recovered. We are confirmed. We have a crate of lost experimental explosives.
That's fair.
You can locate the object and bring it back.
Wait, so should I judge based on the name or should I just say the name?
You can say them because I think the obvious one is Ceaseless Discharge.
Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty good one.
Object has been cleared. Good work. Squad member down.
Were I disappointed with Mass Effect 3? All the people that you recruited on. Yeah, it was a bit, to be honest. It would have been nice if that they could have rejoined, so that you could mix it up a little bit, like because you get Garrus and Tali back.
Team member is hurt.
It would have been nice if some of the crew from 2 would have rejoined as well. I mean, it's good that they included them, but
No, but yeah, it is pretty weird that 2 has 12 squad mates and only 2 of them are available as also to be squad mates in 3.
Down to the last enemy.
To be honest, a Mass Effect game without Garrus and Tali would be quite heresy. At least the main series one.
No, you can play you can just kill both of them in 2 and then play Mass Effect 3 without either of them.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping. Bogies incoming. Team member is hurt.
yeah. I think Vetra's way better than Garrus. The Dark Voice.
I do love Vetra. Well, that's a good point though. Like, obviously Vetra, they made Vetra to be like a female Garrus, but I'm surprised they didn't make like a male Tali for Andromeda.
Squad member needs help.
Well, I'll just be over here tanking the Banshee because nothing reacts to me. Maybe if I die I can interact again.
Squad member in trouble.
Oh dear, I think Dark Voice is upset random.
Team member offline.
Could I pick you up, Borsa?
Yeah, I'll try. Oh, yeah, I can definitely interact with the world again.
Oh,
Offline.
some ammo.
Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
You need thermal clips. Your gun has lots of ammo. You need thermal clips.
That's a very good point.
Have you seen the videos on YouTube where someone made a Shepherd soundboard and then they use it to prank call businesses? They're mildly amusing.
No, I've seen a Metal Gear Solid one. Where they've done that.
Using mine, my name Shepherd. This is my favorite store.
Yeah, the best is, one of them is they prank call a gun shop, and then when he asks for thermal clips and the clerk has no idea what he's talking about, and then he's like, too many people died for you to be jerking me around.
Brilliant. Oh, that was a bit called for.
Do you know in the original... Sorry?
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, do you know in the original Metal Gear Solid game on the Nintendo, Big Boss looks exactly like Sean Connery?
Enemy is still active. Stay alert.
And Snake looks exactly like Michael Bean? Bean?
Bean.
Guy from Terminator.
And Alien.
Alien.
Fun fact, did you know that Bill Paxton is the only person in the world who's been killed by an alien, a predator, and a Terminator?
No. Quite cool.
So many other people had the power of Shakti dying multiple deaths.
Well, I mean, Predator 2 is basically the greatest movie ever made. I mean, science fiction, spaceships, aliens, and it has Danny Glover, Bill Paxton, and Gary Busey. It's like the perfect movie.
I would tend to disagree because Star Wars Episode 3 exists.
Squad member needs help.
Like the dark voice, like the Master Chief prank calls one. When someone calls insurance, Payson wants to do something about the flood. I bet that's pretty funny. I need to have a look for them.
That is pretty good.
Team member offline. Squad member needs help.
Star Wars Episode 3 is pretty good though, so you do raise a valid point.
Squad member has flat.
Blimey.
Clean sweep. Well done. Clear. Enemy is still active. Stay alert.
We're squad mates in Andromeda, and the Mass Effect series is Jacob, Kasumi, Yavik, and Liam.
Find the targets and get them running.
And throw in their PB as well. Surprised no James in there.
I think we can all agree Javik is the best romance though. Wait.
Surprise Service guy don't have a PB fan club.
Well, PB is my space wife. I do have 2 Funko Pops of her.
I do like put her and Cora in the vehicle. I always like their banter.
Ah, what? Everywhere.
Squad member offline.
Where's the Ravager? I don't even see it.
Other side of the room.
Team member offline.
Man, what a dick.
Good work. Enemy is regrouping. Shuttle on its way. Get
Oh shit, that's wave 11.
Ah, it's perfect timing as well.
Seeing Tim's helmet, he's kind of like Robocop. I know I said that before, but
Thank you, that was clutch.
Team member has gone dark.
Ow.
he's really after you, Tim.
Oh, there's loads of them, look. Ow. Awesome.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Good job, guys.
And that brings us nicely to the end of the stream.
No bronze match to make Tim feel better?
Not tonight, no. I'll tell you why, because I've got a video to make, which I'm going to try and drop within the next hour or so. Little news video, so not very long, but yeah, something I came across I thought might
Is
be
it about
interesting.
EA's new patent?
Yeah, it is. You've heard about it. So,
Alright.
yeah, well, I'm going to make a quick video on that one and put it out a bit later on. So, yeah, watch out for that one in the next hour or so. Maybe an hour and a half. But in the meantime, big thank you to everyone for watching. Dark Voice, Hollywood Guy, thank you very much for coming. Random, thank you for the chat. Diana, Cerberus Guys, and Orsar, and Curtis, thank you very much for the game. Much appreciated. We're back again next Saturday. And all being well, should be back for some Andromeda on Tuesday as well. So yeah, anybody else that I missed? I know there was Cody was in here earlier, Hot Dog was here earlier as well, and I believe also I Big Perry popped in as well. So everybody else, and for everyone that's watching as well, thank you very much for hanging out with us. And I shall see you next week.
Okay.
All right then. I'll see you all around. Bye bye.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you, guys. And thanks for the info on that, guys. I just want to know about that. You know, if I nudity on the YouTube thing. So